welcome to Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing, LLC. I'm so grateful that you guys stopped by my channel. Thank you to all of my subscribers and all of the new kids. We are at 112. And when you break down 112, it is 1-1. And break down that too, 1-1. It's 11-11. Okay, there is a portal that is still open. Okay, and we are walking through the portal with kindness, compassion, tenderness, peace, love, and joy when that's what we choose. And if that is our intention, we are learning the lessons of letting go of what no longer serves us by responding to negative energy in a different way. Okay, we sit back from it. Sometimes we take a breath before we respond, if we respond at all. And when we take a breath and we sit back and we go, okay, well, does this deserve my response? Does this deserve my energy? We ask ourselves that. What's the lesson? Okay, that's how we see things from a different 360 degree. So today is June 19th. It's Juneteenth. Okay, now we are going to be doing a collective reading for entertainment purposes only. This is a part 1. Okay, and I don't know how many parts it's going to have. I just know when I put it together, Spirit said this is part 1, and it's before I got it done, the part 2 was already developing. So the name for this one that they gave me is The Scales Are Balancing, The Last Shall Be First. Okay, the last shall be first. Now, when we say the last shall be first, who is always first in line? Who is the ones that are always getting the best of everything? Okay, the earthly tangible blessings go to who? If we just sit back and just be observant, we know who is not getting the earthly tangible blessings, or who is suffering to get them, who's struggling to get them. Those are the last. Okay, it is those folks, okay, that will be first, because what leads their heart is based on conduct. Compassion, kindness, tenderness, peace, love, and joy. It's not greed. It's not power. It's not I have to be first, I have to be seen. Okay? It's the opposite of that. So the universe works in an inverse, meaning whatever is going on in the universe is going to balance out a situation. The universe is like the undo button. Cleansing, clearing, to allow the universe to do what it does. So when we let go of the energy that is not for our highest good or the highest good of all involved, if it's not compassion, kindness, tenderness, love, peace, and joy, then that's where the inverse comes in. We are changing, putting ourselves in reverse to meet Christ consciousness. Okay. Hi, Exie's mom. Exie's mom is here. She's here. She's waiting for me to make our tacos. But we will. But we have to do something else first. So, and she said she would wait. She's being a good sport about it. Okay. And then we're going to have a nice lunch. Okay. All right. So back to you guys. Thank you to all of the subbies, all of the new kids, all of the clicks, all of the comments. Oh my goodness, you guys. You guys are really, really showing me love. And not that you haven't. It's just that I'm being found. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. So we're just going to be patient, because whoever is asking questions is going to find the answer. If I have the answer, they're going to find me. If somebody else has the answer, they're going to find them. Okay, so it's just depending on what is the question. All right, so here, let's do this. We're going to welcome in the Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Manatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Zachiel, Amethyst. We welcome in the Archangels of the Seven Rays, whose divine intelligence guides and directs our footsteps with power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. And they are connected to our chakras as well. We're also going to welcome in Archangel Raziel, who is always here, but he is the one that is helping me get the names of the stories that the angels want to tell. Okay, does that make sense? It's like It's like he goes and he goes, okay, what do you guys want to talk about? And then he comes back and goes, okay, Sherry, I got the title and I got the breakdown of what it is that they want to do. And then he helps with put the video together, and then we put the short together, and we are working in tandem all the time. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. For you guys, when you hear me say that, I've been given a jolt of love energy from the angels that I'm talking about, or it's a confirmation of what I'm saying, and it can come from any one of the higher beings. There have been gods, goddesses, archangels, angels, higher beings from the higher planes. Okay, I usually know who it is because everybody has a specific point where they, as they appeared to me and made themselves known to me, I knew who it was. Okay, so that was Archangel Raziel, because we were talking about him, and he gave me my little jolt of love energy, my little love tap in his spot. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to welcome in the Archangel twin flames of the four directions to oversee and protect this reading from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. Remember, we do protect our aura, we protect our chakras, we protect our sacred space, we protect our mission and our pathway. And it's just like requesting the protection. So, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mother Mary. We request your presence to oversee and protect this reading from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. We also ask that you protect our sacred space, my sacred space, and to any and all that dwell in my sacred space. Please protect any and all that stop by to take a look and want to hear the story that the angels wish to tell. Please protect their sacred space, their mission, and any and all that dwell, protect them and any and all that dwell in their sacred space. We thank you so very much to all universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one that are present in this room. We thank you with infinite unconditional love. We pray our thank you to you with infinite unconditional gratitude. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So we also want to thank too the all that is, the all that ever was, the ineffable, the unknowable source creator, prime creator universe, as well as our divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, and the spirit guides of the depths. Thank you so very much. I am in gratitude to you. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, Archangel twin flames of our chakras, if you would please give us the essence of the story that you wish to tell today. Just so you guys know, the angels pick the cards, they pick the title of the story, they pick the essence of the story that they're giving me, the notes. They give that. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. They give me that, and then they flip the cards. They pick the cards. Everything is about them. I am grateful to be the vessel that speaks the words that tell the story that they want to share. So at the high heart, we have Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Chariot. This is the high heart. This is your higher self. Take charge and action. Okay, this angel is saying take charge and action. And do you see how he's manipulating that energy? Okay, when we take charge and action, we're manipulating the energy to reach a conclusion, a solution, a resolution of something that we want. Like Exy's mom came in, and we had talked before before I did my meditation. She was hungry, and I said, "Let me do my reading, and I will make you something to eat," because I was going to make something to eat anyway. We do it back and forth. She likes my cooking, so anyway. That's how we take action on something. When I went to prepare for this, all of this is energy that is projected to get to the result that I want. That is the same thing as what this angel is doing right here. Take action. So on this, it says the scales are balancing and the last shall be first. Why? What did you take action on? Okay, to cleanse, clear, and allow your sacred space. What did you release and surrender? Was it a definition? Was it somebody else's opinion? There's none of your business, for real. Or was it something, a story from your past, that every time you thought about it, put you in the loop, or it put you where you were enumerating this movie over and over and over again? get off get off the out of the loop. Okay, just step away from it. Look in another direction. Go have some cold water. Okay, go stand outside, put your feet on the ground, sit near a tree, or you can even just lean up against a tree. Their magnetic energy is unbelievable. Okay, so under that we have to raise your vibration. Okay, raise your vibration. All of those things will help you raise your vibration, taking charge and action, following your passion. Okay, and we just talked about hugging the trees. See her green wings? This might be Archangel Raphael. Healing. Okay, healing energy. All we have to do is ask for it. When I call them in, I'm asking for their help. We have to ask because they respect, thank you, they respect our free will. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Okay, so because they respect our free will, they're not just going to step in and do things for you. Take charge and action. Once you take charge and action and you ask for assistance, guess what? They're there to help you, period. Okay, look, at the Soul Star Chakra, thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. At the Soul Star Chakra, Archangel Mario, Lavender, Zakiel, and Amethyst, strength and guidance. We just talked about it. All we have to do is ask. You can also put yourself on the bridge between earth and heaven through meditation, where you do breathing exercises, or you just calm yourself down, look at a fan, look at a ceiling, just think. Okay, when you calm your nervous system down, you're actually putting yourself on the bridge between earth and heaven. Okay, you're now sitting next to, as co-creator, the all that is and the all that ever was. And what happens when you do that? You surrender. You surrender to the energies that are there waiting to give you the messages that you need. Okay. I see you, X's. You know what? That's really disrespectful. Cut clear release. We're going to use the Wizard's Wand because we're surrendering to the all that is and the all that ever was. And our divine God, spirit guides, guardian angels are giving us messages. Asking you shall receive. I just said it. Asking you shall receive. So when I say something and then the card shows up, that means that angels, I am connected to the messages that are coming down through the clear channel that I request when I'm doing my meditation from Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Metatron. Okay, look, cut the cords. We just talked about it. Clear your space. That energy that is making you feel bad, making you watch that movie over and over and over again, that triggers you, when it comes up and it makes you feel bad, okay, cut the cords, okay? Like I said, drink some ice water, go in outside, okay? You can sit on the bridge, go put yourself on the bridge, surrender, okay? Sacrifice whatever that is to the all that is and the all that ever was, but surrender to the energy that is coming to fill the cup that you just emptied. Why? Because it gives you transformation. It's right there. You're transmuting that energy by removing it from you. You're changing it to energy that's for your highest good. Okay? Wow, spirit. Every single time. And what's under that? Look, the answer is yes. Okay, so if you ask for something, okay, right when we were doing our readings or something like that, if you ask for something, the answer is yes. Okay, that is going to come up. Everything we just saw is going to come up and help answer a question as we go along through the reading. Okay, now what we're gonna, let's do this. The title again is The Scales Are Balancing. The last shall be first. What is going on? The unseen architecture of the world is shifting. Heavy masks of false power are cracking and falling. The quiet embers of the chosen, the healers and the teachers are igniting into brilliant guiding stars. So if your mission was to help, now think about it. I have a friend, Yoga Master Gail, okay? She helps us heal our physical because of yoga. Okay, that energy is moving throughout your body. It's going through your chakra system. It's going through your auric field. Okay, so Yoga Master Gail has her gift. Everybody has a gift. at any, whatever their gift is. It can be something different. Some people just, there's a man, he puts little speakers that are connected to wires on plants. He does the wildflowers, he did trees, he did sunflowers, and the energy that is coming from that we're listening to is the energy of the actual plant. It's a sentient being. Okay, now he's a healer of some kind. He is a teacher of some kind, because I did not know that you could do that. I knew when you lean up against a chair, you can feel the tree's energy. You can feel it. Okay, it's thick. But when we all decided we're going to take a minute, take the energy that shows up, work with it, process it, identify who it is or what it is to you, you can now take that energy and work with it, or you can share it. Hold the information, and then share it with somebody. That makes you a teacher. So at any rate, we're all healers, we're all teachers. Okay? All right. So if you would, Archangel Twin Flames in the chakras, would you please clarify, cut the cords, take charge and action, strength and guidance. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Charity at the high heart. Somebody's in expectation. 2 and 8. Something is coming to an end. Something is beginning. Is a new beginning. It's 10. Take charge and action. Somebody's taking charge and action, and now they're just waiting. They're in a state of receiving. They're not in a state of yearning. They're not in a state of longing. They're not in a state of, where is it? Why can't I have it right now? It's not. That's not the state they're in. They're in a state of receiving. That means that their heart, their mind, and their soul is coherent to the statement, it's already done. Okay? That's what expectation is. Or expecting the unexpected. Okay? That means this, if you're expecting the unexpected, you've already surrendered the outcome to Source Creator, Prime Creator Universe, and letting the all that is align you with the outcome that is for your highest good. Now, look at that. The all that is and the all that ever was, the ineffable, the unknowable, Source Creator, Prime Creator, Universe, Mother, Father, God. Okay, that's who that is. Raise your vibration. Why? Because if you sit on the bridge between Earth and Heaven as co-creator with Prime Creator, you're already raising your vibration. Okay, we have to raise our vibration in order to meet the higher beings where they are. Okay, all right, y'all. See how the angels do stuff? Okay, now what is she waiting for? What is Source Creator gonna do? The bank of the universe? Look, great fortune. Someone, and that would be all of us, are aligning with the great fortune. It doesn't always have to be money, but that doesn't mean it's not money. Okay, so it's whatever is for our highest good. We're going to leave that there. So thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. My sinuses are itching. The angels are here. Soul Star Chakra, Archangels Mariel, Lavender, Zachiel, Amethyst. I always say all of the angels' names over and over again, because one is going to stand out to you so that you know who your guardian angel is. Okay, your divine guide is. Whatever that name stands out to you, do the research, call them in. All you do is ask for their presence, just like I did. All right, look, strength and guidance, spiritual court. There's been a judgment in spiritual court, okay? Strength and guidance. You may have gotten a judgment in your favor because of your strength and listening to the guidance. 2 and 3 is 5. There's a change. Change is here. Change is always here. And look, under that, change. I can't make this up. Look under that, change. Okay, so while I'm talking, I'm looking over there. I'm not looking at the cards, okay? So, and it's under, look, this is clarifying. Surrender. Surrender to change. It's here, okay? Surrender to change. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay, now, under the courthouse, under spiritual court, under this judgment of spiritual court, a message of concern. Somebody is getting a message of concern. Usually when there's a court case, there's somebody that wins, there's somebody who loses. Either way, it's a change for both parties, okay? But it has been adjudged that somebody's getting a message of concern, and it's about a marriage or collaboration, but it's going to a karmic lesson, a karmic female. Wow, spirit. Okay, sometimes they tell you to pull them, and you gotta pull them. All right, cut the cords. Look, a mature man, and this is the Earth plane, Earth Star Chakra with Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Okay, wow, cut the cords. A mature man is cutting the cords. Okay, next to that is distant horizons, transformation. Somebody is changing. There's that change again. Okay, transformation. The energy is in the ethers of transformation. Something is changing. Something huge is changing. Remember, the name of our story is The Scales Are Balancing. The last shall be first. The weight of unfair burdens, silent sacrifice, systemic oppression undergoes a sudden divine alchemy. The very pain meant to break the chosen has initiated all to a higher state of spiritual royalty. So, we cut the cords. Look, there's some sudden wealth there again. And that is 11. This is the gateway of change right here. Okay, Spirit. So, sudden wealth and great fortune has given somebody else a message of concern. And all it is right here. Wow. This is like the Hierophant card. Corporation, organizations, traditional structure, marriage, or higher education. So let's see what's going on, y'all. Let's see what's going on. We're gonna do a sherry spread. Okay, we're gonna do a sherry spread because we need some deep understanding on this one. And my spread has extra cards in the possible future and the possible outcome. Archangel Raziel said to do it that way. He gave me the spread because everything's changing. There's more information that is needed, okay? So if you would, Archangel Gabriel, thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Metatron, Januel, Charity, Mariel, Lavender, Zachiel, and Amethyst, thank you so much. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, can you please tell us what is the current situation? Yes, I see you, and we're going to do that. Thank you. All right. Look, Ace of Pentacles, earthly, tangible blessings. Somebody's in expectation of something that they asked for, that they waited for, that they deserve. Take charge and action. They took charge and action. What somebody is waiting for is earthly, tangible blessing. Whenever you get an ace from the all it is and the all it ever was, it is what you deserve. And what's on the left side? The Ten of Cups. This is blessings above your imagination. This is love. This is emotional, heartfelt. Oh, wow. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What? On the right side of that is melancholy. Somebody's returning to something from the past. This might be two people that knew each other in the past, or two people that knew each other's children, grew up together, but there's memories there. There's memories, okay? There's childhood wonder. There's childlike wonder here. Now, these are all beautiful cards right here. This first three that came out. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Okay, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Can you please tell us what, thank you, and welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. If you could tell, please tell us what is challenging this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Five of Swords, a bully. There is a bully challenging this Ace of Pentacles for this lady that is in a state of receiving. This is Divine Feminine that is in a state of receiving. Okay, there's a Divine Masculine. Oh, just look at that. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Okay, he's in a state of change. 5. He's in a state of change. He's cutting the cords on something. Okay, he's listening to the energy that is in the ethers of the future. He's getting glimpses of his future, and he is transforming. Yes, that's transformation. That's change. That's 5. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So there is somebody, a bully. 5 of Swords is a temporary win. There are two people that are walking away from this bully. Okay, it wasn't meant to be permanent. It was probably right here, right now. Okay, I got something that you wanted, and I'm keeping it, or I took it and it's mine, and you really didn't want it. It was the chase for you. It was just something that you wanted because it made you look good, gave you status. But If it's not built on the foundation of infinite unconditional love, the foundation is going to fall. We just saw that. The weight of unfair burden, silent sacrifice, systemic oppression is undergoing a sudden divine alchemy. So this attitude right here, okay, this foundation right here is falling. Okay, now, what's on the left side? Okay, somebody received the 4 wands. This is a marriage, this is celebration, this is a stable foundation. This is heart's desire and wish fulfillment, okay? But if it was heart's desire and wish fulfillment and it was based on lies or conversations or manipulation, okay, wow, okay, it's gonna fall. Why? Because somebody is walking away. 3 of Wands. The ship is in the bay. You see the ship? The ship is already here. There's somebody who's walking away. Decision, determined, new horizon. Okay? This is a new horizon for this divine masculine right here. That's a new horizon, God spirit. Okay, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Can you please tell us what is in the subconscious? What is in the mind? What is this person thinking about? What are they watching movies over and over again in their mind? Thank you, Spirit. All right. Look, it's the Emperor. Somebody is thinking about an Emperor. The Emperor is in somebody's head. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, this is the Dark Night of the Soul. When you go to the Dark Night of the Soul, this is actually a good card. Okay, when you go to the Dark Night of the Soul, because what it's telling you is that who you thought you were, the trappings, the car, the clothes, the house, the shoes, the labels, the friends, the lies, the stories that you tell yourself to give yourself status. Okay, this is gonna happen. Okay, you're gonna be left out in the cold. Okay, to go around the corner to the side of the church. To transform. This is the card of transformation. This is change right here. This is almost like the death card, okay? Because who you thought you were is going to go away. Who you really are is going to show up, okay? On the right side, look, 7 of Cups. This is because of choices and intentions of the past. This is the illusions, delusions, okay? Illusions and delusions. How can we say why is this card significant right now? Because the dismantling of artificial hierarchies, illusions of ego-driven power, thrones on rigid structures fall. A pure, organic, untamed force of truth reclaims sacred spaces. True, pure power cannot be imitated. So when people are in illusions and delusions, they're fake. Okay? They can manipulate things for a time to get a semblance of what it is they thought they wanted. Okay? But eventually it's not built on a strong foundation. It's built on toothpicks, not bricks. It's going to fall. Okay? Thank you. So somebody's got the Emperor in their head. All right. Is this lady? Let's see. All right. Thank you, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Cherry. Can you tell us what happened in the past under this mature man that is now transforming, cutting cords, and undergoing change? I believe that this mature man and this Emperor are the same person. I believe they're the same person. This mature man is cutting the cords, or somebody's being told to cut the cords with him. Let's see. What's in the past spirit? Okay, thank you. 7 of Swords. Lying, cheating, and stealing. Deceit. There was something that happened. There was thievery, there was sabotage, there was deception. Okay, now the other part of the meaning of this card is this man is tiptoeing through the nighttime, but he only has 5 swords. He's only taking what was taken from him. He's retrieving what was stolen from him, and he's leaving 2 swords. But let's see what the other meanings say. Okay, the Sun. All right, now we say there was a lying, cheating, and stealing. The Sun is here. Okay, something was exposed. Something was illuminated. We just had a new moon. And there may have been some energy or information that was illuminated and exposed to this mature man that is causing him to cut cords now. Okay, on the right side, look, justice. Goddess Ma'at is here. Thank you, Goddess Ma'at. Okay, so Goddess Ma'at is here. There's some justice going to happen. Now, remember, we have a judgment in universal court, in heavenly court. Justice is here. Okay, babies, thank you. So, I want to know who's thinking about this emperor. Who is this that's getting the Ace of Pentacles? This lady right here. Let's see. Let's see if the emperor show up. Okay, thank you. Okay, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, can you tell us what is in the environment? Okay, thank you. Transformation. The Death card. There's a transformation. Again, something's coming to an end. Transformation, rebirth, closure. Okay. We're talking about the scales becoming balanced. The last shall be first. It says, boldly look into a mirror of darkness or personal trauma or global unrest. The illusion will disappear. Shadow exposed is an absence of light, waiting for your conscious awareness to change it into wisdom. So this is where the transformation comes from. This rebirth comes from. Remember, we changed the way we react to things from the way we reacted to them in the past. Thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Wow. Now, on the left side of this Death card, look, is the Six of Pentacles. Teacher, learn, leader, follow, reflection. What is it, or what are you getting? What is it being reflected back to you? What is the message that is coming back to you when you sit still? These little boys, there's 6 of them. They're spinning these coins. And as they spin these coins, the coins get brighter and brighter and brighter. Okay? That's energy coming off the coins. And the reason why it was Master Coleman Smith, okay, I asked her, should we do this? Because it's usually 6 of Pentacles where a rich man is giving money to some and not to others. The whole question was, you get what you, the whole meaning was you get what you deserve because of the choices that you made in the past. Okay, so with these little boys, they are intentionally choosing to become one with each other, okay, but they're watching how these coins glow, okay, as they share their positive energy. Thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. So somebody's getting what they deserve, which is transformation, rebirth, and closure. Okay, the Death card is also closure. But on the right side of that is, look, the Moon card. Remember, we just talked about it. The new moon on the 14th. Okay, there was something that was hidden. Now, this energy of lying, cheating, and stealing, we know was exposed to this gentleman, illuminated to this gentleman. And now here we go. The next card is the Death card. Something is closing. He's cutting cords too. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can you please give us 4 for a possible future? Okay, thank you. Good. Reorganization. Somebody planted something and it did not give them the yield that they wanted, so they're going to have to replant this garden. They're going to start all over again. They didn't reap the rewards, reorganize, planting seeds. They have to reorganize everything, okay? Now, we're looking at, this is the 7 of Pentacles next to the Ace of Pentacles. Earthly tangible blessings, earthly tangible blessings. Now, in between this Ace of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles is this Moon card. Something was hidden, or something was hidden and something was illuminated, okay? Now, this is the 3 of Pentacles, okay? There was a group project. There was a collaboration. There were 3 people that were working together on something. Was it the earthly tangible blessings that they wanted from this, whatever they planted in this orchard? Wow. All right, let's see. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can you give us 3 more? Thank you. 3 of Wands. Again, somebody's walking away. Somebody is walking away from, hold on. 6 of Wands was a false victory, okay? In between the Three of Wands and the Seven of Wands, somebody put a whole lot of time and effort into the Six of Pentacles, right? Okay, and at one point, remember, it's for a time, okay, it was a victory, but now they're walking away from it. Three of Wands, they're walking away from whatever this was. Okay, why are they walking away, Spirit? They're walking away to the Four of Wands. They want a stable foundation. They want they want the blessed above your imagination. Okay, this is stable foundation. This is celebration, heart's desire, stability. Okay, they're walking away to that because this Seven of Pentacles didn't work out, whatever that was. It was a false victory for a time. Okay, thank you. Can we have two more, please? Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, thank you. Wow. The scales are balancing. That means they're always in flux. They're always. But the last shall be first. The universe works on the opposite of what Earth, the 3D dense energies operate on. Look, Eight of Wands. Messages. Change is coming in quickly. Fast action, message, moving now. This is happening right now. This person that is walking away, this Three of Wands to the Eight of Wands, this is happening right now. Okay, why? Why does this person want to walk away? Because they were in the Four of Swords. They stopped fighting. Okay, look, remember the mature man? He cut the cords. Okay? He cut the cords after he did this meditation. He was laying down, looking at the ceiling, putting himself on the bridge in between earth and heaven. He sat next to Supreme Source, Creator. Okay? Came to a decision. He came to a decision. And that decision was to walk away. Okay? He's doing it quickly. He's moving fast. This is happening right now. Wow, Spirit. And what's on the right side? Look, it's a businessman meeting goals, Nine of Cups. There was a whole lot of energy that went into these cups to meet these goals for this gentleman to be independently owned and operated, self-sufficient, okay, prosperous. He can toast himself, okay. This gentleman did all that, okay. He's now at the Nine of Cups, okay. He can toast himself. One more cup, he's at the Ten of Cups. We saw that already. There's something he still wants. Okay, he may have tasted all kinds of people, places, and things, experienced all kinds of people, places, and things, and it just didn't sit right. Okay, wow. Okay, Spirit. All right, well, let's see what happens. He's right here, right now. There's something else that he wants. Okay, all right. One more. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. One more, please, for a possible future. Okay, look, the World card. Look at that pretty lady. Okay, a new beginning. He's getting the World card because of the decision that he made to walk away from something that probably had him stuck and stagnant. Okay, look, he did the Four of Swords. He also did the Hanging Man. He stopped and he looked at something from 360 degrees. He saw it from a different perspective. He meditated on it. And he was waiting on something. Something needed to be shown to him first. And sometimes we do. Spirit will give you something and you say, okay, thank you. And you know if it's coming from source. It's this, and this. You'll be fine for 2 minutes and you'll go, but wait a minute. Human nature is to be skeptical, okay? But he was waiting. He waited for something to show up. He is now sure of what he wants to do, okay? On the right side, well, we got 10 of Swords, okay? 10 of Swords is over. He is removing these swords, okay? This is over. We just saw the World. This is on the other side of the World card, okay? These two are sitting together. Wow, Spirit. These two are sitting together, okay? The 10 of Swords is guilt, hard in, starting over. Why? Because there was something that made him cut the cords, that put him in anger, pain, shock, sadness, depression, okay? But as you change your mind, okay, you go into a state of acceptance. Remember the lady that's sitting there in a state of receiving? Acceptance, hope, reintegration and renewal. But those swords that were in his back, they're not in his back while he's sitting in his field. Okay? They're probably on the ground somewhere next to him. He had to take the swords out of his back himself by making a decision. Okay? He had to make a decision in order to either stop letting somebody put the swords in his back or he'd take them out himself. That's what he did. That's what it looks like. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, if you would, please, if you could give us what is in the environment of this possible future. What is in the environment of this possible future, Spirit? Thank you. Ace of Swords. Look, there's another ace. The truth. He's cutting something out. This is clarified and clarified and clarified. Cut the cords. Okay. Now he's got, hold on, let me move some of these over so you guys can see. Okay. But who is this? I think I know. Well, we're going to clarify it. I think I know, but these are all beautiful cards for this person that has made a decision to cleanse and clear their space. Because the Ace of Swords on the left of the Ace of Swords is what justice. God is my eye, okay? Justice is here. There's a balancing to an imbalance, whatever that was. When we talked about that, the weight of unfair burdens, silent sacrifice, systemic oppression, undergoes a sudden divine alchemy, okay? This is the divine alchemy from the all it is and the all it ever was. To crush it, to cut it out, to bring it down. And Spirit is working with Goddess Ma'at, justice, balance to imbalance, okay? And on the right side, what happened? Somebody went into hermit mode, and he looked into his lantern and he said, show me. I want to see my heart's desire, my wish fulfillment. He is guiding his footsteps with his wand, okay, and his lantern. But look, see that moon? He saw what he needed to see under the light of a full moon. Wow, Spirit. Okay, thank you. All right, let's do this. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mother Mary, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine. Can you please give us what is other people's feelings? What is other people's feelings? Thank you, Divine Guides, Spirit Guides, Guardians, Angels. Other people's feelings. Queen of Swords. Somebody told the truth. Okay, so the other people's feelings is somebody told the truth. They talked to a reader. Somebody may have got a reading on somebody. Okay, if you do that without the permission, you're going to be reading yourself. Okay, if you don't have permission to read somebody else's energy, you're going to be reading yourself. So be careful what you read. Okay, King of Pentacles. Okay, on the left side, a King of Pentacles, there was somebody, a king that is walking the path of taking the money or his financials, his earthly tangible blessings, and making them work for him, okay, to become the King of Pentacles. Now, somebody's fighting, okay, this is on the right side of the Queen of Swords. Sometimes the Queen of Swords be saying stuff. Remember we had the set, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so this Queen of Swords, we're going to clarify her. This Queen of Swords might have been saying some things just to get that temporary win. Remember the Five of Swords? Somebody's walking away from somebody who had a temporary win. Here's some more swords right here. Lying, cheating, stealing. This Queen of Swords is usually a truth teller. It could be a reader. It could be a Reiki master. It could be somebody that tells the truth. But remember, the universe is balanced. There's also a Queen of Swords that will cut you with words because you pissed her off. Okay, she gonna say some stuff to you that she might be pulling out of the air because she needs a win. That Five of Swords, she needs a win, and she needs that gotcha moment. Okay, don't know. We don't know what that is. Okay, let's do it. What's on the right side? Yeah, somebody's fighting. Is it the Queen of Swords that's fighting? Well, let's see. Is she fighting the King of Pentacles? Remember, there's some money. There's a whole bunch of money right here. There's judgments already been done. You cannot undo judgment that has been done in the heavens. Clarify the Queen of Swords Spirit. Okay. Look, devil energy. Materialism and obsession. Somebody is sick Okay, the Queen of Swords is the other Queen of Swords. Okay, because of a message that she got. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Devil energy. Wow. Transformation. It's right here. This and this. There's transformation. Okay, so this gentleman is cutting the cords on devil energy. Okay, no, this what is it? This is the death card too. This is transformation. So to this Queen of Swords is coming to an end. Okay, she's fighting it though. The King of Pentacles. Remember that Five of Pentacles? Somebody getting left out in the code. All right, y'all. Okay, Spirit. Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, can you give us hope or fear? Hope or fear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, y'all. Hold on. That was way too much. We usually take them all, but that was a lot. Okay. It was supposed to happen. Whatever happened, it's supposed to happen. Hope or fear, please. Here it is. Okay. The hope or fear is somebody getting hope or fear. Somebody's stuck. Queen of Swords is stuck in all of the communications, the stories that she told herself, the stories she told other people. She is now stuck in the vortex of emotions. Remember the movie that goes around and around and around? She's blinded to the truth. She blinded herself to the truth. She's standing in this water. All she got to do is take that blindfold off. Okay? She even got her back to all of the stories that she told. She got her back to all the stories that she's told. She is being oblivious to herself for a reason. Okay? So, why? There was some magic involved. Might have been some spell work, a little bit of something. Okay? Because of a bright new idea. There was an investigation. It might have been she investigated something that she needed to know about. But the truth came out. The Page of Swords is a brand new idea. It's a revelation, an epiphany, an aha moment. Okay? This one is looking, this Page of Swords is looking at this lady that is now stuck in all of the stories, the thoughts, the words, and the deeds that you exercise to either take something. There was some magic involved. What happened? Okay. There was some magic involved. Somebody used some magic, and it might have been on somebody's car. Now, we saw that the other day, where there was the chariot was in reverse. Yep. Somebody used some magic on somebody's car. Illusions, delusions, choices made in the past. Ended up somebody got left out in the cold. That's what happened. The energy you project is the energy you receive. Period. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Now, look. Remember we was wondering who was thinking about the Emperor? It's this lady right here that said and did all of these things. Okay? This is the hope or fear. It's in the mind. This is the subconscious for the current situation. This lady was thinking about the Emperor. Okay? He has cut the cords. Her fear is she's going to be stuck in a vortex of emotion with all of the lies that she told. They're being returned to sender, okay, with infinite unconditional love, period. All right, Spirit. Okay, thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. Can you give us 4 cards for possible, hold on, babies. Let me put y'all on hold. Okay, thank you guys for holding. For some reason, this looks too dark. Why do you look dark? There you go. Okay. All right, y'all. All right, so we found out that whoever's in the Eight of Swords, okay, did some talking, did some things, thoughts, words, deeds that had to do with this Emperor. We were wondering who had the Emperor in their mind, and it is a lady. That's what I was going to do before we had to go and see where the noise was coming from, is clarify the Eight of Swords. Who's in the Eight of Swords here? A female. is in the Eight of Swords. Somebody was manipulating an emperor. Okay, look. There was a surprise. Something was hidden on the other side. Somebody was blind. There was no love. This card says love, but that doesn't mean, this means that there was no love. Okay, they were blind to the love. No, this is hope. They had blind hope that whatever they were doing was going to work. And it was a female. Now, the last reading, we had this female come up. She was connected to a practitioner with dark magic. I don't know if this is the same. We just know that she's butting up against this death card. Huh. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for clarifying that for us. All right, so let's do our last four. Thank you, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory, Seraphina, and Seraphim Metatron. Can you please give us 4 cards for a possible outcome? So this was a mature man's reading. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. Thank you for holding. All right. So, first card is the Fool. Somebody's taking a new beginning with no fear. Stop moving. New beginning, no fear. It's under the mature man. Okay. On the left side, the Emperor. On the left side is a Star card. In order to reach Star status, you have to go through your trials and tribulations. Okay. That's what this is about. The scales being balanced. The last shall be first, is based on the trials and tribulations from lessons, experiences, and challenges to learn, grow, and evolve. Okay? When it says, we looked at boldly look into a mirror of darkness of personal trauma or global unrest. The illusion will disappear. Shadow exposed is an absence of light, waiting for your conscious awareness to change it into wisdom. Okay, that's what's happening. The scales are balancing because of you, because of the work that you are doing on yourself. Remember with Goddess Ma'a, and she weighs the heart with a feather. Okay, why the heart? Because that's where your seat of your soul is. That's where your soul navigator is. That's where you learn to balance out your heart, mind, and soul. That's where your kindness, compassion, tenderness, peace, love, and joy, your Christ consciousness sits. Okay? If it is light as a feather, there is no negative energy. There is no 3D disc energy in your heart. That's why it can be as light as a feather. Because, like this gentleman here, cutting the cords on 3D disc energy, or any energies that are not for your highest good. Okay? That's what that means. Okay. He has reached star status. Okay. The chosen have reached star status. That is a divine masculine. Okay. Over here, sitting in a state of receiving, because you took charge of action to cleanse, clear, to allow. Okay, is a divine feminine. They're sitting right together. Now, karmic lessons, karmic individuals, it doesn't mean that they will not get an opportunity to cleanse, clear, and allow. They will. They'll have to. They're God's children too. Okay? On the right side is the Knight of Cups. This is Archangel Raphael. He heals hearts. This is emotional healing. This is releasing, surrendering to allow the universe to do what it does. Okay? This gentleman and all people here are getting, even this person here that's stuck with the return and sender, that's a universal law, and it has to happen that way, okay? It has to go back to who sent it, okay? Because now it's a lesson for them, okay? To heal themselves, okay? If you would, thank you, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory, Seraphina, Seraphim Metatron, can you please give us 3 more for a possible outcome? Look, the Empress is here. He's taking a leap of faith in this one card. He's mature man. He's retrieving. How was the Emperor stolen? Okay, if he was manipulated to go in a different direction, he was already going to go back. Remember the Six of Cups, the past, the person from the past, two kids that grew up together, okay? Then there was separation, okay, for them to learn, grow, and evolve. The Empress and the Emperor, before they were the Empress and the Emperor, gave each other karmic lessons, okay? So what was stolen? Okay, time, okay? But time is an illusion, okay? Time is an illusion. But I said I would not be surprised if the Empress showed up and look, she's right here by her big dog. Right there. What's on the left side? Look, 10 of Pentacles. The above your imagination blessings, earthly tangible blessings is right here on the left side of the Empress. What's on the right side of the Empress? Look. Two of Cups, two energy signatures that match. Okay? Perfect harmony, unity, balance. This is the perfect spirit. This is the possible outcome. May I have two more, please? Two more for a possible outcome. This is so beautiful. Thank you. Wow. I love this. I love this. You guys come through every time. The scales are balancing. The last shall be first. Seven of Cups. Somebody's made a choice. Okay. This is illusions, delusions. Okay, choices made in the past, but he's on the left side of the Empress, on the right side of the Empress, okay? Is he making a choice? Look, somebody was left out in the cold. This, okay, this right here, made the choice here to go around to the gate of transformation and change on the outside of the church. Now, look what's on the right side of the Seven of Cups. Look, the chariot. The chariot's out there. Okay, he is moving forward. Remember this card, the chariot card, and the Fool card goes together. Wow, thank you, Spirit. Okay, one more, please. Possible outcome. One more, please. Y'all always come through every single time. The readings are like movies. They are like movies. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, last one. One more, please. Woo, that's a lot. Okay, y'all got a lot to say. Look, magic and manifestation is here. That's the last card. We're going to take all of these. Okay, so the Lovers is here. The Lovers card. This gentleman is making a choice to go find his baby doll. Union, partnership, desire. Nine of Wands. Okay, there was someone that had to win at all costs. Weary, they're tired. Okay. There was manipulation going on. This is what happened. But somebody has a bright new idea. Okay, so these two cards go together. See the one wand he's holding? That's the bright new idea that he has left. All of those other wands were bright new ideas. He was doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. He now has only one bright new idea, and it's confirmed by the Ace of Wands. Okay? Wow. And what is it? It's the truth. He wants to follow the truth. There was an investigation, but this is a revelation, an aha moment, an epiphany. What's left is truth. Okay? Wow. And a bright new idea. Is he embracing truth, Spirit? He's embracing the truth. Okay? Wow. Okay. And the last card, manifestation. That's where we are. Manifestation. Wow. Let me read one more thing to you. Sacred wisdom, intuitive gifts, and divine feminine aspects of the collective have been suppressed and ignored. As Chiron, the wounded healer, enters Taurus, this sacred hidden reservoir reaches a pressurized tipping point that will not be suppressed or held down any longer. The divine collective's new reality based on unity, cosmic law, and sacred geometry is now entrusted to the sacred weavers, quiet observers, healers, teachers, and pure souls who have acquired the cosmic loom. The last shall be first. Okay. And here we go. In conclusion, the balancing of the scales is not a gentle event. It is a cosmic restructuring. The universe is rewriting the hierarchy of spirit, and the energy you carry in the quiet spaces of your heart is the new currency of earth. Okay, y'all. This is such a beautiful reading. Thank you so much. We got through the little distraction. That's okay. All right. So to all energies of people, places, and things that are represented on the share spread, I send you. It was hot. I send you infinite, unconditional love and gratitude throughout all space and time and beyond. And so it is, and so wow, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. It's hot. The angels are here, so let's thank them. Archangel twin flames of our chakras, archangels of the seven rays, the archangels of the four directions in your twin flames, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mother Mary, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, to all universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one, we are grateful for your participation in the story that you wanted to tell. Thank you so much for allowing me to be the vessel that speaks the words of the story that you wish to share. I am so grateful for your presence. I pray my thank you to you with infinite, unconditional love and gratitude throughout all space and time and beyond. To be all it is and the all it ever was, the ineffable, unknowable source creator. Thank you for all the tools that you give to us to manage our set of circumstances. I am grateful for every single message that we received this day. I will hold them in my heart with gratitude. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I respect and honor every living being. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life, right here, right now. Thank you all. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Wow, you guys. Wow. What a beautiful reading. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Y'all always come through. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave this here, you guys. Thank you to the subbies. Thank you for any and all that stopped by my channel to hear the story that the angels wish to tell today. And it's about a sacred reunion. It's not just about the twin flames or the soulmates or the syzygies, because we're all our own syzygy. Okay, we are Sophia, we are Christos. Okay, we are in and of ourselves. We are syzygy. Okay, and then the eons. Okay, they're paired up in groups of masculine and feminine entities too. Now, I want to tell y'all this. I love y'all, each and every one, above your imagination. Thank you so much for taking the time for stop by my channel to see what the angels are talking about today. The stories are getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and the energy and the information is deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay, it is fitting the time where we are right here, right now, and the global upheavals that are going on. But these readings are evergreen. Whenever you are ready, they are already going to be there for you, waiting on you. Okay, so if you don't understand it right now, it's okay. Okay, but they're here. They'll be here when you get here. Yoga Master Gail, Maestro Austin, Journey Dude in Scotland, Dr. Candace, Coach Joni, Walks in Camera, and the Explorer in Oman. Send them love. Everybody send everybody love. Today, 6 o'clock, light a candle. Send infinite, unconditional love to all energies of people, places, and things throughout all space and time and beyond. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. If enough people start doing that, the energy is going to get, it's going to get there anyway. But the more power it has to be effective, it's going to be effective, but it has more power and more people do it. Okay, so we're just going to leave that there. I might even start having a meditation or something, a live meditation or something like that. I'm not sure yet. I'll talk to Archangel Raphael. He will let me know. But I let y'all know that I love you above your imagination. Thank you so much for giving me your time, sharing your energy. I am grateful to you. I love you. I love you.